Welcome to this video where I will give introduction to my application. So this is the application on Open Exchange. These are the details. So first of all, we need to clone this repository. So we have to go to GitHub. So here in the code we can just copy from here, and in the Visual Studio Code, just in the source control, we can clone this repository. So this is extension I installed with the Visual Studio Code. So I'm pasting that link. Now it's asking me in the folder, so I'm selecting this folder, and now it's cloning the repository. Okay, it's done. So this is our repository. So here we have some important files in the shared folder. These are some data related files which I will demonstrate later. And here we have a source directory. Here we have this result VER. This is our production and the related files. And we also have this community for this CS Vision utility, which I will explain later. So there we have Docker Compose file. Here we are mentioning here the ports and the volume and the container name and the Docker file. So in this Docker file we are using this image, and these are some commands, and after that we are copying these files to the container, and at the end we are running this script. So in all these files, this is the file test ranges. This we will use in our data transformation. So it contains 3 columns. It's test code, minimum range and maximum range. So I'm using here the utility CS Vision. So by using ZPM, it will install this in the container, and then we will use this generate function to copy these file the data and to this class result word test ranges class. So that's why here we have this in the shared source folder we have this files. So this will use in ZPM, so it will take this file from here and it will install in the Docker container. Okay, so this is the test ranges file. Let's add some data here to make sure that it will copy it. So I'm just adding another test code. Let's call it 4000, and just minimum range 40 and the maximum range is 90. I'm saving this file. Now let's start the container. So by just right click and here compose up, so it will start our container. So during the initializing, it will copy all these files and then run this install this utility and also run the script. So I am pausing this video just because it will take some time. Okay, our container is initialized. So now let's open the management portal. So this we can open from here, InterSystems tools. This is another extension. So this is our server, either by clicking here. So this is our port 52795, which we mentioned here in the Docker Compose file. So either we can directly type this there, or we can just open from here. So okay, so it's opening our management portal. So this is our port which we mentioned there. So let's say login, super user and sys. This is our namespace which we will use, and here let's first check that file for test ranges. So from here let's select, this is our package tables. So this is a table test ranges. Let's execute to make sure the data is copied. Okay, So the data is here, and this is the last code which we added, 4000 test code, and this is a minimum and maximum range. Now let's go to the production. So let's so this is a production, and the production is already running. This is because we mentioned in this installer class to start the production automatically by just mentioning this auto start equal to 1. Okay, so let's select the production and open. So this is our production. So this is our business service. So what it will do, it will take file from this folder, and then it will send to this process, and this process will use this rule, and in this rule we are mentioning to send this for transformation. So this is our transformation. Let's open this in the editor. So in this data transformation, what we are doing, we are using for each nested loops. So from starting from here, so because there are multiple values here, so then go to this group and then OBX group, and this is our targeted segment. So it will use for each loop to read all, and at the end it will set the flag and the reference ranges. So here it will set the reference ranges by using this utility function get reference range. So let me open this in the source. So in the source, this is our utility function. So make sure it's extended with this function, extended with this class ens.rule dot function set. So this is our function. It will take test code as argument, and it will run the select statement to get the minimum and maximum range. Then it will concatenate and return the reference range. So which will use it here. So it will fill the reference range. And same we have abnormal flag. So this abnormal flag requires 2 arguments. Again in the here the same class I have another function set abnormal flag. So it will take test code and the result as argument, and it will compare the result. It will take first the range based on the test code, and then it will compare the result. If it's less, then it will return L, means low, and if it's greater it will return H, mean the result is high, and otherwise it will return empty string, so it will not set the value. So it will be used here. So this is the data transformation. So after the data transformation, it will send to this process result router. So this is the process result router. So here it will use business rule. Again we are using here for each for all the segments, and we are checking if the abnormal flag is set, then we are sending this to critical result file. So this is our operation to critical result file. So it will just write it here in this path in this file, and if there is a if it found any of the flag set, it will send to this for target. Otherwise it will send to the to normal result file, means the all the results are normal. So let's do some testing. For this I already have some sample data, same folder, same OpenExchange folder which were copied over a repository. Result verification, shared data. So these are the data which I explained here. So we have these data, shared data. So here we have sample file. So this is our sample file, and we'll paste it here in the result, which is here. We are mentioning that read it from result files. So let's take this file and copy to this folder results. Okay, so production class is ready. We can just go here, messages, go to the message viewer. So this is the message. Now go to trace and see the full trace. So this is our initial message. As you notice, it's empty, and this is our transformed message. So here the system already get the reference range from the table and put it here, and it's sent to normal result file. It's mean all the results are okay, all results are normal. So if let's check it here. So this is a normal file. Okay, so it's copied here, so it's mean nothing is set, so it's normal file, normal result. So let's modify the file to put some abnormal results, and let's check it here. So this is our file test ranges. So the first one, this is a range, so let's put some abnormal figure in the result, put it in 9.3, and let's set one low. Let's take this 1004. So this is a test 1004, and let's put it the value, so 70 to 99. Let's put 60, so it will be considered as low. And okay, let's do one more thing. Let's add this also this test code what we added. Let's modify this one to 4000, and the result put it, let's remain 33, so it will consider as low as well. So let's save this file and let's copy to the result folder. So the our production, we read it from here. Okay, it's done. So let's go to the our production again, the result files. Just I'm refreshing. Result file, messages. So this is our message. Go to the message viewer. So this is file in the view trace file. So okay, so it's now sent to critical result file. So this is our initial message, and this is the transformed message. So as you noticed here, so it set the flag to high because this result is high, and the next this 1004, it set the result to low because it's low, and the last one, this 4000, which we added manually, so it's also set to low, and it send the file to the critical result file because this is abnormal, because some of the results are abnormal. Let's check in the folder. So critical field or these, okay, so these are the critical results. So this is our 4000 test code which we added. So that's it. So this is our production, and all what you need to make sure to update your table test ranges, and based on that test ranges, system will take the decision. So any of the any test code can be added, and we have to just put the reference range here, and our production will run accordingly. Thank you for watching this video.